Sophie Baek is one of those characters who quietly captures your heart. She doesn't dominate every scene with loud presence or dramatic speeches, yet her emotional weight is undeniable. In a world defined by social hierarchy, expectation, and rigid roles, Sophie represents something rare: quiet integrity. In this video, we'll explore the top 5 characteristics and qualities of Sophie Baek, and why she stands out in Bridgerton as a symbol of inner strength, emotional intelligence, and moral courage. These aren't just personality traits, they are the forces that shape her journey, her relationships, and her growth throughout the story. Let's begin. 1. Resilience. Sophie's defining trait is resilience. Resilience is not just the ability to survive hardship, but the ability to remain emotionally intact while doing so. Sophie faces social limitations, emotional challenges, and personal losses, yet she never allows bitterness to define her identity. She adapts without losing herself. She endures without becoming hardened. She survives without becoming cruel. This quiet resilience is what makes her powerful. While others respond to hardship with anger or withdrawal, Sophie responds with patience and self-control. She absorbs pain, processes it internally, and continues forward. Resilience gives Sophie emotional stability, and that stability allows her to be a grounding force for others. She becomes someone people trust, not because she demands trust, but because she consistently proves she deserves it. 2. Moral integrity. Sophie has a strong internal moral compass. She knows what is right and wrong, and she follows it even when it costs her comfort, approval, or safety. She does not compromise her values for convenience. She does not betray others for personal gain. She does not manipulate situations for advantage. In a world where social climbing, secrecy, and appearances often rule, Sophie's honesty becomes radical. Her integrity makes her predictable in the best way. People know where she stands, and they know she will not betray them. This makes Sophie trustworthy, but also vulnerable. Integrity often comes at a price, and Sophie pays that price repeatedly. Yet she never regrets choosing kindness over cruelty or honesty over advantage. 3. Emotional intelligence. Sophie is deeply emotionally intelligent. She reads people well. She senses emotional shifts. She understands what is spoken and what remains unsaid. This makes her an excellent listener and a quiet healer. People feel safe around her because she does not judge, interrupt, or impose her own feelings onto them. She validates others by simply seeing them. Her emotional intelligence also makes her self-aware. She recognizes her own fears, desires, and weaknesses, and instead of denying them, she gently works through them. This internal clarity gives Sophie emotional maturity beyond her years. She doesn't react impulsively. She reflects before she acts. She responds with intention rather than emotion. 4. Humility. Sophie never sees herself as superior to others, even when she has every reason to. She does not seek attention. She does not demand recognition. She does not chase power. Her humility is not self-erasure, it is self-security. She doesn't need validation because she is comfortable with who she is. This humility makes her approachable, relatable, and deeply human. It also allows her to grow. Because she does not see herself as finished, she remains open to learning, evolving, and becoming better. 5. Quiet courage. Finally, Sophie's most beautiful quality is her quiet courage. She does not fight loudly. She does not rebel dramatically. She does not challenge the world with noise. She challenges it with consistency. Every day she chooses kindness instead of bitterness. Every day she chooses honesty instead of deception. Every day she chooses empathy instead of self-protection. That is courage. Not loud bravery, but sustained moral strength. Conclusion. Sophie Baek is not a hero because she conquers kingdoms or defeats enemies. She is a hero because she preserves her humanity in a world that constantly tries to strip it away. Her resilience keeps her standing. Her integrity keeps her honest. Her emotional intelligence keeps her connected. Her humility keeps her grounded. Her quiet courage keeps her moving forward. And that is why Sophie Baek is one of Bridgerton's most powerful characters.